What's going on, my good people? Back, I'll let y'all real quick about let go any grief you may have towards anybody. Understand that whatever grief or whatever grudge, whatever negative internal thing you holding on to is only hurting you. Let it go. Heal from it. Go within. Connect with the Most High, your spiritual team. You know, do your meditation. Do your spiritual work. And let it go. Because it's only holding you back. And I'm saying that to say, I ran into, what I consider old friends that I released, I forgave and released and forgave myself, and I let go of past situations. And I always said, like I said in previous videos, you're gonna run back into these people if that's the test. And when you run into them, it's about, did you learn a lesson? Are you gonna be mad? Are you gonna hold a grudge? Are you gonna harbor that grief that once was there? Or are you gonna truly let go and let God? And in that situation that recently took place, I felt great about it because I still spoke. And the reaction from the other parties, because this was 3 different situations with 3 different people, but their reactions all were the same. They didn't know what to say. They try to, keep the mask on and play like it wasn't an issue that already was an issue. They try to downplay it. I spoke and I kept it pushing. Nothing more, nothing less. So I'm saying that to say, as you keep growing and building and balancing out your energy, embracing the light, but also being in standard with your shadow side and knowing what to say and when to say it and how to say it, most importantly, without affecting you, even if your intent is not to affect the other person, and it may happen, but standing in your truth, standing in your power is what it has to be. And you'll come out on top. I speak on spell work and people sending negativity and all these different things. When you learn how to do the work, you know how to put it in the Most High and your spiritual team hands. You know how to do the calling on righteous judgment, as I've learned, and staying focused, keeping your frequency high, staying in alignment with who you are and what your goal is, and not allowing people, places, and things to disrupt or corrupt your inner peace. Even with that being said, another situation that can come your way that I just recently experienced from my past was, I call it a debate. They may wanted it to be an argument, but speak truth to power. Always speak truth to power. A lot of people ain't gonna like what you gonna say, how you gonna say it. A lot of people not gonna like the fact that you putting the truth out. But I was one of them people in the past who held a lot of secrets in, held a lot of other people's secrets in, knew people would be lying to other people while I'm sitting right there, but because I didn't want to make them look bad, or they would put me in it like, Right, Nate? Right? And it was like, damn, I don't want to lie, but I don't want to go against the grain, as we would call it. So I'm like, laugh it off and be like, yeah, I feel you. That was then. When you go within and you really got to face yourself, like I always say, that transformation that you go through, that whole process, especially when you're doing it by yourself, that whole journey, that phase of your journey, allows you to see all of the problems, all of the distractions, all of the things that was trying to keep you from pushing towards your destiny. Once you embrace that, once you acknowledge it, accept it for what it is, and let everything else go, and stay focused, it's no fear, it's no worry, it's no sympathetic appeasing when it's about truth. You don't care how nobody feel, you don't care what nobody think. It's like, speak truth. 3 sides to a story, his side, her side, and the truth. If you stop worrying about your side or their side or what it will look like or trying to keep an image, and just put truth, just keep speaking and putting out truth, it's gonna always, you're gonna always be able to stand in your power, because truth gonna always stand alone. Truth does not need any validation. Truth does not need backup. So it don't matter what people out there saying behind your back, whatever rumors they trying to spread, let them. Let them. You don't have to speak against any of that. Your spiritual team and the Most High already taking care of that. When people just putting more and more karma and negativity on top of whatever they already done behind closed doors into their own life. So why worry about it? Why make it a thing when none of that matters? But I had somebody try to gaslight me in a situation, and I just spoke truth. And as I spoke that truth, forget my story, their story, I just spoke truth. And it shut everything down. And it plays a part in that situation that took place with children. Everybody I'm not even gonna say everybody, but a lot of people got this traditional old mentality that I've done something wrong, this is what I did in the past, oh, I don't want my children to look at me a certain way, so I'm not gonna bring it up. And I want everybody who was a part of it not to bring it up. And let's keep it low key. Like, nah. Live in your truth. Be honest with your children or your child, whatever it may be. That way you can break those generational curses. At some given point, when we out there as first men, and then also the women who are stand-up women, when we gonna change this whole perception of what used to be, what they wanted it to be from back then. Reason why times are where they at now and the focus is what it is because we built for it. We strong enough to speak our truth without that fear, without all of that extra stuff that will hold you back and deter you from being able to break those generational curses. But you got to do the work. And in my own opinion, I really truly believe that's a lot of people's issue. They don't want to do the work. It's easy to keep doing what you're doing because you already know what it is. I used to ask people used to ask me too, but it'd be like, oh, would you rather continue to deal with the same problem you already have, or would you rather go into something new? And maybe like 80% of people who I've been around and that answered that question would say something like, I'd rather continue to deal with the same things over and over. And I'm like, why? They said, because I already know what the problem is. I'm used to that problem, so I'd rather keep dealing with that problem. To each his own. However, my mentality is, if I know what the problem is and it keeps happening over and over, obviously I didn't fix the problem. So what does that say about a person? That means you okay with that problem, not a solution. You okay with a problem. So no, I'd rather let go of that problem, solve that by letting it go, if that's what it comes down to, and start anew, start fresh, embrace the new beginning. Am I not gonna have problems in the new beginning? I don't know. Maybe. However, how would I know if I don't take that leap of faith and embrace that? But we got a lot of people out here who they scared to do that. And I'm not saying that makes someone who chose to take the leap of faith better than somebody who chose not to. No. But don't corrupt the person or the people who chooses to want to live in the righteous aspect of living in their truth because you don't want to. And you know, if they live in their truth and they speak truth, that it may affect things that you had in secret that they know of, or they've been around, or they seen, or you wanted them to keep. Like, that's the issue. So like I said, to each his own. But for the people out there who actually want to live in their truth, speak their truth, and finding it hard to do so because they holding on to a lot of different things from their past that they want to say, but they scared to say because they worried about how other people may feel or how they may look, let that go. Whether it's grief, whether it's a grudge, whether it's fear, whether it's codependency, whether it's lack mentality, a consistency of self-sabotage because people not giving you the support you think they supposed to give you. Like, nah. Take ownership. Do the work. Remember, nobody owes you anything. But also remember, you don't owe anybody else anything. So dare to be different. So you don't got to think about whether or not, if you made a decision to want to do something that's going to best fit you with living in your truth and standing out and standing in your power, you ain't got to worry or think about what somebody else going to feel or think, because that's that negative aspect of looking for validation. Live your life, live in your truth. That's what it's coming down to. A lot of things in life now are changing, especially on an energetic level. People are starting to wake up to who they truly really are. And as they waking up, some people are like going smooth right through it because they doing the work constantly. Meaning they not holding on to their own understanding. How I say, lean not to your own understanding. They accepting everything for what it is. They living in gratitude. And they acknowledging the things of daily life, the life experiences that come in. They're acknowledging whether good or not good. They're acknowledging the fact that they're experiencing it, and they're grateful for how it comes and how it's going to play out. That's connecting with the Most High and your spiritual team. That's connecting with Source. That's becoming one with nature. That's becoming one with the universe. That's why they say do the work. Do the spiritual work as well as the physical work. Everybody focus be on one thing. And then when they see that ain't working out for them, they don't try to retract, redo, and then re-implement. What they start to do is, it didn't work for me, so I don't want to try to redo all of this, so I'm gonna look for somebody who doing it that I'm feeling some type of way about, and I'm gonna try to stop their flow, because I don't want them to do better than me. That old saying, I want to see you do good but not better than me. Like, to me, that's selfishness, of course. But like I said, I'm not bashing anybody, and I'm not coming at anybody's neck about what they choose to do and living their life. But give other people who want to change their life, not even give them an opportunity, because they're going to do what they want to do, but respect it the same way you would want somebody to respect what you choose not to do. So if you choose not to want to better yourself and change from what your comfort level is that you content with in life, stop trying to slow people down or stop people from getting to their next level, whether it be physically, energetically, spiritually, however you want to put it. Let it be. Tend to your own self. Don't hate on them because they putting the work in to bust a move, get to the next level, and change the game. You got people out here trying to be copycats, trying to go out there to people to try to recruit people to go against people who ain't even thinking about them, trying to make it seem like they got some competition with somebody when it's fake competition, because the other party don't even know they in a competition. The other party ain't even thinking about competing. Why would they? Especially when they focus on themselves and bettering their life, especially when they connected in a spiritual vibrational frequency on a level that they don't even have time to be focusing on none of that stuff that was in the old, because they embracing they new. But yeah, you got people who so worried about them getting to the next level. And then speaking in my own life, even though I bypassed all of that, because yes, I cut a lot of people off that I realized we just wasn't going in the same direction. We don't see things the same, which is cool. Ain't nothing wrong with that. But I'm not oblivious or gullible to be sitting there believing that, oh, this person is going to change. They're going to see it how I see it, when they already showing me what it is. Like, the only thing, in my opinion, that you can control in life is yourself. The way you think, the way you view things, your perception of life, what you want your reality to be. That's all on you. But you got to do the work if you want to get to the highest level, the highest frequency. Learning how to maintain and learning how to balance yourself out, learning how to blend the two, the duality of good and not good. And I'm speaking mainly from an energetical, spiritual point of view, because physically speaking, even when things look like it's not so good, you gotta know spiritually and energetically that it's gonna get better. That is already better. You just gotta do the work to balance yourself, be grateful, and live in gratitude of where you are in the now. So the movement, the shift that's already happening can put you in that energy of what's to come. And be happy about it. Be happy about it. I'm gonna say it again, be happy about it. There's no reason to be around people who always talking about a problem, or always being negative, or always bringing sadness to a situation that don't even call for that. Speak life. And when they say speak life into yourself and into others, speak life don't mean telling people what they gotta do. Speaking life means speaking your truth of going into that light, building, growing, and being happy and living in gratitude for what you have and what you don't have. And I said this before, so I'm gonna say it again, and I'm gonna continue to say it, because like I always say, it may help somebody. I want it to help somebody, but I'm not gonna overextend myself with people who not viewing it the same way that I would view it, because I don't expect them to. They have their views, I have my views. But I'm grown enough and mature enough to respect whatever it is that they want to do or how they want to do it, and to go my way if need be, to do my own thing if it comes to that. And I'm gonna leave y'all with this, because it's about a mindset. Everybody always just look at the physical aspect, but it's about changing your mindset. So on one hand, we always heard about the crabs in the bucket. So on a standard, the majority of the story would be crabs in the bucket. One crab going up, the other crab pulling them down. Another crab going up, the other one pulling them down. Feeling like, nah, I gotta get up there before he get up there. And that mentality of that crab in the bucket is y'all racing to beat each other to get out of that bucket just to get cooked in the pot. But then on the opposite hand, the other mindset, when you change it, the crabs in the bucket are not the crabs in the bucket analogy would be, if I'm a crab moving up, letting go of my pride and my ego, and I know it's things you can do on that next level that I can't get to, yes, I'm gonna pull you up over me. I'm gonna teach you the thing you don't know because you're willing to learn, and then let you move up. And then when you get to that point, then you teach me the thing I didn't know. Then I'm moving up, and we keep doing that together. But it gotta come with willingness, because the goal is when we get out that bucket, it ain't no pot there. We getting out the bucket to run into the ocean so we can be free. Let alone people been traditionally taught that they gotta do their own thing before the next person do. But what happened to the old ways when they used to say, and I just hate that it always was in a negative sense, when you hear back in the day when they say, oh, if your brother or sister get a black eye, you better come back with one too. Meaning stay together, fight together, look out for each other, and all these different things. But on a harsh level, on a low vibrational level. But when there's gonna be a time where we take those same quote-unquote traditional aspects of the good and apply it now on a high vibrational level? Even if we look at the physical aspect of it, all right, take your brother, your sisters, and y'all should be willing to connect with each other, build businesses together, buy land together, and all these different things. No, that'd be a beautiful thing to see. But, you know, some people's mentality is not on that. And they'll use the excuses because of what they experienced in life, what they went through in life, what they go through in life, so forth, so on. And I'm just here to speak truth to all of those things, to say you won't know that there's better on the other side if you want to stay content with the problems you've been in, because you don't want to take that leap of faith to get over that hump, to know that there's something better on the other side. And the reason why I say it's something better on the other side, because you don't know if it's something better for sure, but you know it's something way different than whatever you're going through. And depending on what your mindset is, keyword mindset, changing your mindset, If you changing your mindset in the positive manner to expect better, to expect growth, to expect levels of increase, then that's what it's going to bring into your reality, because you're doing the work. Especially if you're doing it on a spiritual level, you're going to see the transformation go like that. And I'm not saying that you're going to get everything you want right away. I'm saying you're going to see the progress. You're going to feel it. You're going to feel a change within yourself. You're going to see the change all around you, because you're doing the actual work, making the cuts. You taking the control of your life. You being the director, the star, you setting up the roles of who gonna play what in your movie. Even if you gotta play all the roles in your movie, it's your life. Stop letting other people control it based off things they would not do or not be willing to do to get to the next level that you're trying to get to. That's all I'm saying. So let go of that grief. Let go of them grudges. Let go of the old problems that caused you more problems, because your focus and your energy was put into problems and not solutions to get you to the next level. So if it means cutting people, places, and things off, cutting off certain addictions and all these different things, and changing the way you think, first and foremost, then do it. If you say you love yourself, but that's the key thing of where it starts, and y'all gonna always hear me speak on that. Self-love. How much do you really love yourself? That's what it comes down to. So if you love those people around you, and you love yourself, and you want to see yourself do better so you could help others and keep pushing it out, go within, connect with the Most High and your spiritual team, and do the work. Do the work. It all comes down to healing yourself, healing that hurt, healing that pain, healing your inner child, and all these different things, etc. Because better comes to those who actually put the work in. You have to do the work. And I'm not talking just in the physical aspect of going to a job. I'm talking about doing the work on yourself. That's what I'm talking about. So like I said, I'ma holla at y'all. Keep doing what y'all do. Put out the good. Love, joy, peace, happiness, and all those good things. Let go of that negative stuff. Let go of the grief, the pain, the hurt, and all these different things. Work on it. Take time for yourself. Take time to talk to the Most High and your spiritual team. Take time to go within. And be willing to change your mindset so you could be willing to embrace your new reality. I'm going to get at y'all in the next one. Love y'all. 1.